Gaffer, point on the road, what are your overall thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it was a tough game. So we knew before the game it was going to be a challenge. Barnsley have had a great start to the season. It's always difficult coming here. And yet the game was intense. It was quite hectic early on in the first half. Both teams going at it. So I was pleased that we competed. That was something that we didn't do when we came here last year. We didn't compete early in the game and we were beaten by a team who wanted it more. Today we stood up to that challenge. We probably didn't have our best moments with the ball, especially in the final third. We were a little bit loose at times, but to come away with it with a point is okay.
You say it was a bit of a hectic start. We could have been 1-0 up within 2 minutes. Mario with that chance, it would have been a good start, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's what I mean about just not having that clinical edge, because from that counter-attacking moment, I think it's a good pass. I think it was Thierry that played the pass. And Mario, who's been faultless in the first few games, just has a first touch that just gets away from him and the goalie comes out and smothers it. And if that goes in, it's a different story. 1-0 up after a minute. And we would have had a huge confidence boost, but it wasn't to be. And as I say, I thought the first half was tight. Both teams had little spells. We probably edged the big chances. But we got in at half-time and just said, look, just show a bit more composure when we get our turnovers. And if we do that, then we'll get more chances in the second half.
You would have been naturally disappointed just to concede right after half-time, but we showed good spirit to respond from that as well. Yeah,
the goals, disappointing to say, came from nothing really. We're in control of the opening few minutes and the ball's bounced to them and just one straight ball has got in behind us. We didn't quite have our line right, and then the shot from the angle maybe could have saved it. So we were disappointed with what the goal looked like, but I was pleased with how we responded from that. We got back in control of the possession, and from a nice move their lad gets himself sent off on a big tackle on Josh, and the game changed then. We obviously had the initiative and the extra player to try and take an advantage, and thankfully we managed to get the equaliser, but we just didn't manage to get another one.
Yeah, I think on paper obviously the red card should make it easy, but it's not always the reality, is it, in football?
No, it's difficult. We proved on Wednesday night. I know they got 3 goals, but we wasn't easy to play against, as weren't these, because you can sit in, and especially when you've got a 1-0 lead to protect, you can sit in and get loads of bodies in front of your goal, which I thought Barnsley defended the goal relatively well. And apart from the goalie made a worldy save from Owen Toll, we hit the post on another occasion. I think that was off Tolley as well, and Adam Morley had one cleared off the line. So from them moments, say, on another day they go in. But I'm pleased that we kept going. I'm pleased that in the main we didn't force too many things, just 1 or 2 passes that were misplaced, that were unnecessary. But in the end, to come away from it with the result is okay.
I think you ended up with pretty much every attacker we had available on the pitch at the end. You got your reward for that in the end.
Yeah, and again, the lads who come on the pitch thought all did well. They give us a bit of energy, which we needed. It's been tough in a 3-game week to try and rotate the squad and use everyone, so everyone's fresh. And again, we'll have to do the same this week. We don't need everyone to recover over the weekend and get back to work on Monday, because we've got 2 huge home games coming up against, again, teams will make it difficult for us.
And that equaliser came from a set piece. We've looked really dangerous from them in the first few games. You must be pleased with that as well. Yeah, the deliveries have been good. Owen Toll is looking as though he's going to be a threat. He's getting his first contacts, which is excellent. And then John Mack today is in the right place when the ball comes back to him in front of the goalie. So something I've said before, I'm going to say it again, that we need to focus on and try and be a threat from them, because when it's difficult to break teams down who are organised, you've got to find another way, and set pieces might be it. As soon as that did hit the back of net, it was back in the centre spot within 2 minutes, and we were trying to get that win, but unfortunately it just didn't fall for us in the end. Yeah,
we kept pushing, and when you are committing so many bodies forward to try and get that winner, you've just got to be mindful that you don't undo all your hard work and get sucker punched on the counter attack. But in the main, we did okay. I say we wasn't at our fluent best with in the final third, but it's okay. We can live with it and we'll move on.
And moving on, next up, Reading at home. You get that chance to get home and back this up there.
Yeah, say Reading will be a tough game. I know they've had a difficult start to the season, but they've got good players. That was my first game in charge when we went to Reading, and they beat us in the last minute. So they'll be well up for it. Coming to our place, they'll make it difficult for us, and we need to be ready for them.